Hey, coming up on this special patriotic edition of the show, we re-air a segment about honor flights featuring veteran Susan Green and Mr. Don Tedrick. Berk Jones tells us all about the upcoming Cambridge City Band concert at the park, and we're going to feature some local patriotic music in time for the 4th. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to another brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge, and the 4th of July is upon us, and we just thought we would take this show to kind of celebrate the 4th and give you some segments that have to deal with patriotism and veterans. And recently I had a chance to sit down with Susan Green and Mr. Don Tedrick, veteran Don Tedrick. We talked about the honor flights and what a great program that is. So we want to re-show that to you because it's amazing what they do, and it was amazing talking to Mr. Tedrick. So here's that segment. We are going to talk about the Veterans Honor Flight, and we're going to do so with Susan Green, who has a new title, Civilian Aide to the Secretary of the Army. And we have it's our pleasure to welcome Mr. Don Tedrick here, a World War II veteran. Man, it's great to have you guys on the show, both of you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about you for a minute. Give folks your background for those who don't know who you are.
I was raised here in Guernsey County. Graduated from Buckeye Trail High School, then joined the Army via West Point, served for more than 24 years, and now I devote just about full time to doing things supporting our military and veterans.
You retired as a lieutenant colonel.
I did.
Wow. And first off, I want to say thank you for your service, and Mr. Tedrick, thank you so much for your service, because we really appreciate it. We really, really do. And we need to honor our veterans.
Yes, we do.
But we're here to talk about the Veterans Honor Flight. What's it all about?
So Honor Flight started in 2004. So that's when our World War II memorial opened. It took our country 58 years to get a memorial to honor our World War II veterans. Not sure why. But anyways, when it opened, many of the World War II veterans had been waiting for their memorial. They had contributed to it financially. They were anxious to see it. But at that point, many of them were aged and weren't able to go for a variety of reasons to see their memorial. And so Honor Flight was started by a man named Earl Morris, and he was retired Air Force. He worked at the Springfield VA, and he realized many of his patients, VA veterans, World War II veterans, were not going to be able to see their memorial that they were so excited about. Mm-hmm. He was a pilot. He offered to go with him on his plane, and he took them to see their memorial in 2004, the fall. That went great. He came back and he told the other pilots in his pilots club, his flying club, about it. 11 more signed up. So now you have 12 pilots of small planes to take veterans to see the memorials in 2005. That grew. Now there are more than 140 honor flight hubs in 46
that is
states.
Awesome.
And I volunteer with Honor Flight Columbus.
Okay.
A week ago, Saturday, we made our 88th trip. We now charter a Southwest Airlines 737
well,
jet.
That's pretty cool.
And we fill it with veterans and their guardians. And by the end of this year, we will have flown almost 6,000 veterans.
Wow. Congratulations on that. Now, Mr. Tedrick went with you last year, right?
He was my date.
You went on. You were the date on the flight last year. How was the airplane flight last year?
Well, I was kind of wondering what it'd be like to fly on a plane that size, having not flew and
last time you flew, it was just on a little prop plane, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a little, yeah.
What was it like? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
You mean on the big?
On the big one, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was. It didn't bother me, I guess. I didn't know what it'd be like before I got on, but
she was your date, so it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there was another fellow. She had him And what was...
A friend of mine helped out too.
She took me on the wheelchair because I couldn't walk, do all the walking.
So she kind of took care of you, didn't she?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was along.
It's a full day because we go from early in the morning, fly into Baltimore, Washington Airport, take buses. We go to the Arlington National Cemetery. We see the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknowns. We go to the World War II Memorial, Korean Memorial, Vietnam Memorial.
Wow, that is a full day.
A bus tour of the D.C. area and back all in one day. And so we make it so every veteran can make that trip, despite any disabilities or handicaps they may have.
And is that the purpose of Veterans Honor Flight, to just ensure that folks who couldn't normally get there to do that, be able to do that?
Absolutely. As an individual, it's hard to navigate Washington, D.C. and these special memorials. And there's no parking in the whole city.
Yeah.
But with Honor Flight, we have a police escort.
Oh, great. Was that?
That's something very interesting, just watching them, how they took care of the traffic.
Oh, yeah, and how they navigate Washington, D.C., which is something.
They turn their sirens on and they part the ways for the Honor Flight buses.
Well, and they do it in your honor, and that's the great thing.
Yeah. And then after we landed at Baltimore, we went by bus from there to into Washington, D.C., and we had the escort there, too.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
We never stopped.
This all came about because people care, right?
Exactly. It's all through donations that all of these veterans fly. Their whole day is at no cost to them. And they are treated like the wonderful people and wonderful Americans that they are. They get the respect that they deserve that day.
That brings up an interesting point. How can someone make a donation? If they're watching and they say, I want to get involved with this great work, how can they do that?
If you're online, you can look up Honor Flight Columbus or Honor Flight for any particular large city and make a donation directly to that organization, knowing that all of your donation is going to help folks like Dawn make this once-in-a-lifetime trip.
Wow. Well, Susan Green, thank you so much for what you do, and congratulations on your new title.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
And Mr. Tedrick, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your service and for all you've done for our country. We appreciate it very much. Thank you, sir. But it is the Veterans Honor Flight, and again, if somebody wants to find out more, how can they do that?
They can go online, but also we have an event this Friday out at the VA here on Wheeling Avenue. And it's a Veterans Informational event. And we will have an Honor Flight table there that day where a veteran can get an informational sheet and an application to apply. World War II and Korea veterans have priority. Vietnam veterans are also flying with us. They have a bit of a wait list.
So it's this Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
It is, at the VA.
At the VA. All right, we're out of time, so thank you both for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
the home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
A
Great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Hey, welcome back, and thank you for watching Talk of the Town. Hope you're having a good day today, and I hope you're staying cool. Yeah. It's going to be a scorcher. Yes, it is. But hey, we like it. It's better than snow. That's right. Am I right, Dr. Berk Jones?
Amen.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Good to see you, sir.
Good
How
to
are
see
you?
Well, I'm fine. About yourself?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, hey, I always like to come up and pester you guys.
We were just listening to the Dr. Jones theme, the Indiana Jones music,
before
we started. That's
yes.
Perfect lead-in. Gets us in the mood for you. You know?
I didn't wear that outfit today. I was.
Well, we filmed this on Tuesday, and of course, tomorrow is the 4th of July, and
yes,
we're here to talk about all the doings at the Cambridge City Park, including the Cambridge City Band concert that everybody looks forward to every year.
Well, we hope so. We look forward to it.
Okay, what's it all about this year?
Our theme overall is music, music, music.
Okay.
And but it just fits right into what we're doing. We're going to do mostly patriotic songs, and we're going to pay, one selection is about the JFK called Ask Not.
Oh,
and
that'd be
from one of his
cool.
favorite speeches. And this is a big year. This is 55 years since he was assassinated.
Wow.
So we want to do that, and then we want to really celebrate and recognize our veterans. So we've asked the veterans whether they have served in the past or are serving now. We always like to recognize them on the 4th of July.
And because of that, it could be a very emotional show for a lot of folks.
Yeah. Right. And we've got sing-along for the audience, and we've got several soloists, vocal and instrumental. We're going to be doing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Oh, and, that's always a favorite.
It's always a biggie. And then we're doing highlights from songs from World War II, because World War II people are not too many of them left.
You're exactly right. There are not too many of them left. Yeah. And in Cambridge, do you know for a fact that are there still some folks here from World War II?
Yeah, Mr. Tedrick is still.
Oh, okay.
And I tell you, to watch him, he is awesome. He came up to me 2 years ago and said, I forget how many years ago, he got back into the United States on 4th of July.
Oh, wow.
In 1945.
Wow.
That's quite a period of time ago.
And somebody like Mr. Tedrick, you need to just really sit down and listen to him. Not talk, but listen to what he says, because he's got a lot of experience.
Oh, he does.
Wow.
He does.
So how many folks are going to be performing in the band?
This year we've had a fantastic year.
Good.
of getting new people in. I think we've got 9 new adults and several college kids.
That is great.
And so 2 of them are going to be doing their very first concert with us, so we always recognize them. Mm-hmm. And I think last night at rehearsal we had 45.
That is huge. Wow.
And
that is good.
And in our room where we are, I had to take a picture because I said we were so tight. It looked like sardines in a can.
And you filled a room with music, though.
Oh my goodness! It was absolutely fantastic, and we just had a blast last night. So.
And that's what music is all about. Having fun, isn't it?
It is. It's all fun.
And that comes out in the performance itself. If you're having fun, you know that.
Yeah. I always tell them. I said, if we're having a good time, they'll have a good time.
Everybody's going to have a good time.
And that's what it's for, is the people sitting out there.
And this is going to take place at the Cambridge City Park Big Pavilion.
Big Pavilion.
What time does it start?
7:30, and it's usually over right about 9. We have an intermission. We have a lady that has been baking pies for us. She is going to be with us.
Okay.
And she has homemade pie, and she starts this morning.
Yeah.
In order to be ready for tomorrow night.
Oh, well, that's
so.
Wow. That's a lot of pies.
Betty Hoffman, and she.
Way to go, Betty.
She has the most wonderful strawberry rhubarb.
Have you sampled some of these?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a great lady, and she and her husband have a 1918 Dodge Brothers car.
Really?
And usually they bring it to the concert,
Yeah.
but for the 4th, they don't do that. They said there's just too much traffic for them to find a place.
Wow, 1918, that would be
1918.
something to see right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we've got less than a minute left. How do you want to wrap this thing up? I know come out.
I would love to have everybody come. It's free, and
Free.
It's a great time. We have concessions there: popcorn, hot dogs, sloppy joes, you name it, it's there. And the concert is free and starts at 7:30, and you'll be done in plenty of time to go to the fireworks.
Okay.
And so Dave Wilson's going to be singing his annual song.
There you go.
And so we're really looking forward to it, and we'd love to have everybody there, especially veterans. We'd like to have them come out and let us recognize you one more time.
Well, it's all about patriotism, and you're going to see some patriotic stuff and hear some patriotic music at the Cambridge City Park Band concert.
Yes.
And you know what we're going to do right now?
What?
We're going to give folks a treat.
Okay.
Because take a break, and then we'll come back and do that, but we're going to feature some music from a past show.
Well, wonderful.
Does that sound okay to you?
Well, that's a wonderful
All right.
idea.
We'll be right back with Talk of the Town after this. Thank you, Dr. Jones.
Thank you. Thank you, Adam.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
Great place to live, work, and play.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to our Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Well, the sun was shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and the fog was lifting and the voice was chanting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to our Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank the Lord above to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you for watching, and thanks to our guests, Susan Green, Dawn Tedrick, Berk Jones, Cambridge City Band, Barefoot McCoy, and the Cambridge Singers. And Adam and I hope you have a happy and safe 4th of July. If you're going to be drinking, please have a designated driver, okay? For producer-director Adam Green, I'm Perry Bronich, and we'll see you next time on Talk of the Town. Happy 4th!